My fellow Ambalanders, this is Dr. Cho Ayaba. I was supposed to speak a few days back. The grandpa of Bali delivered a better New Year message than I would have ever done. So I will speak to you on our plans for 2021 in the coming weeks. I have come in today to thank our population, our bike riders, our mothers, fathers, the hustlers, the buy and sellers, our entire population for their great sense of defiance, great sense of patriotism and nationalism, and a great honor that they bestow to all those who have died to ensure that Ambazonia is truly free. Today, most of you stay at home, you lock your shops, you shut down your entire livelihood for the sake of a free country, in honor of all those who are in jail, locked up because of Ambazonia, in respect of the memory of all those who have died because of Ambazonia. As I have said before, we should never forget. We should never forget those who've sacrificed for us. We should never forget the pain that families go through for having lost loved ones. Come to think about it, families whose children have been murdered because of Ambazonia. Come to think about it, how they feel today. That the reasons for which their loved ones died is not lost. I want us to always think and be hopeful, think in a positive manner. The dream is alive. The sun rose over our homeland. It is shining the pathway for all those still alive and fighting. There is one day every week that all of us collectively defy the authorities of Cameroon, defy their arrogance, their impunity, defy all those Bolu talks, the enablers and infiltrators and collaborators who want to deny us hope in the one last place where we can find happiness in our own country. Our struggle for freedom is not abstract. It is not simply about independence. It's about happiness and the pursuit of it. It's about hope. It's about the right to decide who governs you in your own country, which kind of education that your children should have, whether you are going to be presumed guilty for a crime you never commit and spend the rest of your life in jail. It's about economic empowerment. It's not simply about independence. It's about constituting a system that reflects our own values, that works for us. It's about the exploitation of our own natural resources and ensuring that we benefit from it. It's about a system where the only dialysis center in our country is not shut down by an occupying regime, where Medicine Sans Frontier treating the wounded is not shut down by an occupational force. That's why every Monday, collectively, we defy the occupier. We reject them. I know for 60 years, they've had a price on our defiance. The price is death. Thousands have died because they defied him, because they simply spoke, because they raised their fingers, because they asked for justice. I see traitors walking our streets today in Bamenda and sealing shops. They forgot so soon the dead one in Boya would do the same. They forgot so soon the disgraced one in Moyoka would do the same. Ambazonians, the struggle for a freed homeland is a difficult journey. It is difficult. I ask all of you to endure. We are not where we were 4 years ago. That today has been a successful day should tell all of us that we the people, are in charge. They will play a trick here and there to frustrate, to undermine you, to confuse you, to pit you against yourselves. Don't take that bait. Don't take that bait. Even if they threaten you, don't take that bait. Cameroon's days in our country, its presence, its authority is over. Cameroon is gone. If you are a man in your home and you lose such a high level of authority and control in your household, you should humble yourself and walk away. If those you claim are your slaves and who sang your anthem, honored your flag, tend to burn it, defy and create theirs, you should humble yourself and walk away. That's what honorable men do. And that's what Cameroon should do. And that's what Cameroon will do. It's a matter of time. When the Scots fought against England, they made it absolutely clear that there will come a time when English commanders will walk across the battle line, put their heads between their own legs, and kiss their own buttocks, and pay homage to the forces of Scotland, and apologize for all the pain that they have caused. That's what the Ethiopians did. That's how Indonesia walked away. That's how the whites in South Africa surrendered. And that's how the Bulus will walk across the battlefield, pay homage to all the generals and our population, and apologize for 60 years of thuggery, pain and killings. And that will not be all. There will be no forgiveness and forgetting. There will be accountability for every Ambazonian wounded, dead, or in jail. Cameroon will pay the price. This is the generation that will completely eradicate the notion of impunity within our continent, where tyrants and Turks take over a country, loot it, kill, murder, and get away with it. This has to come to an end in Ambazonia, because we want to institute a system where the people hold the supreme power to decide their destiny. Thank you, Ambazonians, for today. Next Monday, we should do more. Every Monday, when we defied the logic of the tyrant, we plaster a big smile on the faces of our detained comrades. Every time we defy them, we give joy to families that have lost loved ones. And remember, each time you do it, you feel powerful. You have a sense of ownership. The notorious gendarmes that scared you yesterday, you've humbled them. The DOs and SDOs and mayors who decided whether you live or die are in bulletproof vests and armor cars. That's how powerful you have become. Don't lose this power. Turn it into a freed homeland. It will change the destiny of millions of people, born and yet to be born. You must have written your names in the history books of Ambazonia, and generations to come will recite those books forever in honor of the sacrifices that you do today. There will be no cop in Ambazonia. I will speak on that later. God bless you all.
Ambazonia Defense Forces, the vanguards of the Ambazonia War of Independence. Welcome to a